Hello, we are the Curly2, and today we'll be making pasta with tomato sauce.
I'm just listening to the clock go ticking.
First thing, we will blanch the tomatoes. Plum tomatoes. This is what you need to make what we were making today. We have celery, basil, plum tomatoes, onions. It doesn't really matter what kind. We like the purple for color and flavor. Parsley, fettuccine, extra virgin olive oil, and garlic. Today we have a garlic press, a standard knife, and a slitted spoon. To show you how to blanch a tomato. You have a tomato and you have your slitted spoon that we talked about. Boiling water and some ice water. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put the tomato in the slotted spoon like that, and you're gonna drop it in. Now you're gonna leave it in there for around 5 minutes, and then take it out again with the slitted spoon and put it in the ice water. I'm going to chop up 1 onion and 4 stalks of celery, and a good handful of basil and parsley. So you're gonna wanna wash the celery, especially if you get farm-grown celery. Making pasta is just always so much fun, especially when I'm with my dear old sister. Now that you've washed your celery, I would recommend chopping off both the ends and the leaves. Don't work with the leaves. And if you get the kind with the leaves, don't use the leaves. So we have pretty good size onion. The tomatoes should be done right now. The purpose of blanching a tomato is basically to take the skin off. The reason for the ice water is it stops the insides from continuing to cook, and then the skin should come right off. Add the extra virgin olive oil to a saucepan. Let's get that steaming up for our onions and garlic. I just love this dish because it has just such big, bold flavors, and it's very good for entertaining. It's just, everyone loves a good plate of pasta. So I had this dish a lot when I was growing up and I was a young tot. Now we're just gonna stir this up. It has the olive oil on it, and we're just gonna let them sweat it out. You know that they're done when they turn clear. I'm gonna begin cutting the celery. Take your celery stalk that we've washed. So you can cut this whole thing off, because you don't want anything to cook too fast. So you cut a slit down the middle, which Mother Nature already kind of gave you. Okay, so we're done with that. So now we're just gonna wait, see if our onions and garlic are ready. They're getting some nice color. This might give you bad gas. Kidding! I meant using a gas stove. Now we're gonna chop a handful of flat leaf parsley and small bowl, you don't really need that much, of basil. Because like I said before, it's going to be a pretty chunky sauce. I'm going to show you our tomatoes. They look pretty beautiful. If some of them start to break up, then you can just turn the heat on the pot lower. So I'm just going to coarsely chop up these tomatoes. They're going to break down quite a bit. We transferred our tomatoes and both of our herbs to a bowl. Plop this in to our onion and celery. Plop it. Bam! I wish you could smell this, but you can't. But do you see how you got like a nice orange sauce? That's the product of the tomato sauce. When this is done, you can obviously strain it. That was Curly2. 2, 3. Yummy.